It's no secret that Puka Nacua has been playing very well recently, but Cooper Kupp could be coming back soon. So is his production going to drop? That's what we're going to be talking about in this video. Stay tuned. So throughout this video, I'm just going to be giving you guys a little side-by-side comparison of these two careers of both Puka Nacua and Cooper Kupp. Now, this is obviously very skewed because Cooper Kupp has a long body of work compared to Puka Nacua, who has only played 3 games in the NFL. But I'm here to talk about, how many receptions he has, how many yards Puka Nacua has, and where they might go once Cooper Kupp comes back. So we're just going to talk about that dynamic and whether or not Puka Nacua's historic rookie season can continue. Well, let's just talk about him for a second. 30 receptions through 3 games. That's averaging 10 receptions. That's going to be good for, I believe, a record for a wide receiver. I believe it's 149 with Michael Thomas. Cooper Kupp came very close with 145 in 2021 when he became a Triple Crown winner. And this really isn't to compare the two. Now, I like to compare the two because Puka Nacua has a lot of similar traits to Cooper Kupp, being so good on third down, normally not in this past game, and also just being a very good, he's where you need him to be and he catches the ball type of player. But Cooper Kupp, getting that majority target share is going to be something that happens. Cooper Kupp doesn't just become Triple Crown and then get beat out by a rookie in 3 games. I'm not saying that Puka Nacua is going to be outperforming Cooper Kupp on a night-to-night basis, but I think there's room for both these two players to, coexist in this system because Cooper Kupp can play every single position. He can be number 1 wide receiver. He could play in the slot, and he could be thrown all around the field. They just want the ball in Cooper Kupp's hands. Puka Nacua is going to be more of an outside player. Now, can he play every position kind of like Cooper Kupp? Yes. However, it's just he is not as polished. Cooper Kupp wasn't as polished. In his rookie year, he had 869 yards, 5 touchdowns. Puka Nacua is yet to have a touchdown. Now, he's being historic with yards and receptions, but he hasn't been successful in getting in that touchdown. Now, he almost got into it with his longest reception of the year for 37 yards against the Bengals, but he didn't get there. So Cooper Kupp has a knack for finding the end zone, and I think fantasy-wise, Cooper Kupp still has a ton of value. But Puka Nacua, even today, even though he only had 72 yards with 5 receptions, that's very solid for a rookie wide receiver. If you guys are playing in dynasty leagues and fantasy, this is going to be amazing for you. You got a real gem. And Cooper Kupp is getting older. I believe he just turned 30 years old. That's pretty old for a wide receiver. I believe Calvin Johnson might have retired at literally 29. Maybe it was 31. I can't remember. It was around this time. Cooper Kupp isn't close to retiring. I don't think he will be for a while. But, we need a guy to replace him. But, back to the reason I'm making this video. Do I think that Puka Nacua's production will go down? Yes, obviously. Puka Nacua is getting a lot of the target share at this point. Less in this past game, but still he's getting roughly more than 30%, I believe, of the target share from this team. And he's definitely not going to get that with Cooper Kupp on the field. But I believe Cooper Kupp is going to replace, Van Jefferson. I believe it will be Tutu, Atwell, Puka Nacua, and Cooper Kupp mostly out there. And Puka Nacua and Cooper Kupp are probably going to account for 50% of the target share. These two players are going to be getting the majority of the receptions, the majority of the yards, and then in these games. And Tutu Atwell is going to be a deep threat option, and Van Jefferson's going to come in, where necessary. And then Tyler Higbee is obviously going to get his percentage as well. But I think Puka Nacua is going to be closer to that 20 to 23% target share mark every week, and Cooper Kupp's going to be closer to that 30% target share mark every week. So yeah, Puka Nacua is going to have a decrease in production, but he's still going to be able to have chances. And I think, sometimes touchdowns is a little bit of a cat and mouse game. There might be a week where Puka Nacua has 3 touchdowns, and then there might be a week where he just doesn't get targeted in the red zone at all. It just kind of doesn't really make sense there. But I think he's going to be a very viable fantasy player long term, and then also a very good wide receiver for the Rams long term. And as he grows with Cooper Kupp, I think these two can coexist. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you think they can coexist? I'm very interested to hear what you guys have to say. But other than that, make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.